It's going to be a day of top secret missions and a fun, mysterious find in the desert. I've been camped with some friends for a while, and my friend Ralph has a motorcycle, and he goes out and explores, and he found something really mysterious and really odd in the desert, and he couldn't wait to show us. So we're going to go out and see that today. We're going to go to the Bouse Museum. There is some top secret World War II history that I'm really excited to learn about and share with you. I'm just going to finish cleaning up in here after breakfast and putting things away, and we're going to hit the road and head out, and I'm going to take you with me. So let's go. Going to be hanging around Bouse in the winter, you definitely have to check out the produce guy. He's here at the rest area every, I think it's Thursday and Friday, mid-morning to early afternoon, and he has a huge variety of produce, vegetables, fruit, everything. So, and good prices too. So you don't have to drive all the way into Parker for good produce. In 2020, the population of Bouse was 1.18 thousand people, and the median age is 72.8. Definitely a snowbird retiree community, that's for sure. So I've been spending a lot of time camping in Bouse, and today I decided to come out and check out some of the history. I know that there is a World War II, the top secret World War II station out here, so we're going to learn a little bit more about it today. The history of Bouse goes back to the late 1800s. It began as a mining camp known as Brayton. It was renamed Bouse in 1907. The community enjoyed a booming economy between the arrival of the railroad in the early 1900s and the closure of the Swansea mine in the 1920s. Check it out, the foundation of the hotel is still here. Awesome. That's fun. According to Diana May Evan, a local historian, at one time Brayton, now known as Bouse, had 3 mercantile establishments, several first-class hotels, an ice cream and confectionery parlor, 2 barbershops, a blacksmith shop, several saloons, and a grade school starting from the 1st to 8th grade. Good to know. Wow, so a lot of this machinery was used in some of the mines around here. It was mostly copper and gold that was mined. And anytime you visit a mining town, you always see a lot of this stuff that they left behind, the stamp mills and the crushers. It's kind of cool that they have it all in this one little place, so you can see it. A lot of history here, that's for sure. Over time, there were a lot of different mining companies in the area. You know, they come in, they strip the mines of everything they can get, and they move on. And they leave their stuff behind. Big companies always get away with that. I saw it in the National Forest in Pennsylvania, the oil wells. They just take what they want and leave their crap behind. Check it out, this old mining shack. Okay, I want to live here. This is exactly what I want to live in. Well, minus the holes in the boards. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh, It's believed to have been built around 1910 in Swansea. There was a mine out there, and it was moved initially by Bud Muse and later to his house behind the Ocotillo Lodge, which still exists on the other side of the highway. It's a lodge and a bar. The shack was later donated to the Bouse Chamber of Commerce in 1997. When the Bouse Chamber of Commerce made the decision to utilize the assay office as a museum, they also started housing mining equipment. They brought in several pieces of old equipment and moved the old mining shack to its present location beside the assay office, creating a place where visitors can see what miners and their families lived in as they worked on the mine. You can see me living here. Do hashtag yes if you could see me living in there. That's what I want to build, just like that.
I take it nobody here has been inside the museum?
No, actually, they give them the spiel.
Yeah. Okay, well this part of the museum is mainly about Bouse as a community and as a town. And a little bit of mining history, and then right next door is about the Bouse World War II training camps. There's a short film about 20 minutes long I can put on for you if you'd like. And
Awesome, thank you.
how do we go do this outside so you don't trip somebody?
The Bouse area played a significant role in World War II. In Butler Valley, which is about 20 miles from Bouse, there was a military camp that shared the town's name. It was called Camp Bouse. It was occupied from August 1943 to April 1944 by the 9th and 10th Tank Groups. Camp Bouse was unique in the sense that while part of the Desert Training Center, it was conducting very secret activities pertaining to the Cal Defense Light. They made them train for World War II out here in the middle of the desert in August. It was a terrible place to be stationed for 6 months. Can you imagine? This is before air conditioning. If you're into military history, this might be a place you want to stop. Not very popular. The CDL, as it was known, was a 13 million candle power carbon arc lamp mounted on US M3 tanks, and it was intended to produce a beam of light so bright that it would confuse, disorient, and temporarily blind enemy troops in the advancing US path. Due to the secrecy of the training, the units at Camp Bouse did not participate in maneuvers with outfits from other divisional camps. Ultimately, the CDL did not perform as well as intended in the field, and it was felt that the lights could give the tank's position away and make it an easy target for the enemy's powerful anti-tank guns. Not one of the best thought out plans of the US military, I guess.
I saw the tanks over there. That looked like it was pretty extensive.
Yeah, so that one was
In August 1943, the 369th Engineer Battalion began constructing Camp Bouse. One of the things that was really cool, having this training center in the middle of the desert, they needed water, of course, for the troops. So they dug a well, they laid water lines, concrete pads and sidewalks for a hospital and headquarter buildings were poured. There were many roads and tent areas that were graded, and a 500,000-gallon reservoir was built. The camp remained open for 8 months and was closed in 1944 when the 9th Tank Group left for Europe. So you can still see this training camp, but it's 20 miles out a desert road. We didn't drive out there. I heard it's a little rough, so we didn't get out there, but it might be fun to see if you're in the area. I'm going to put a link in the video description. There is a website called Desert Training Center where I got a lot of this information, and it's got pictures and things like that. So I'll put the link in the video description so you can learn more about this training center in the desert. Wow, I bet these pictures were donated by families, probably of people who served out here. These old pictures. This is really cool. It'd be something fun to just sit down with and pore over for a while. Help me be the person my dog thinks I am. Yes. Next we're heading to a funky little thing that my friend Ralph found when he was roaming around the desert on his little mini bike. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of local knowledge about what it might be. There is one theory, but we'll tell you about it when we get there. He says it's kind of cool, so I can't wait to see it. And here's my friend Edie driving, and Cindy too. I got the dog seat. Hey friendlies, are you having fun? Are you enjoying this video? If so, please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the button down below. Come on, go ahead. Just click the subscribe button, hit the bell to make sure you receive notifications and you never miss a thing. And do me a favor, double check, even if you think you're subscribed, double check and make sure it still says you're subscribed. Every single week I hear from people who say, I am no longer subscribed. I thought I was subscribed to your channel. It's a weird glitch in YouTube. So do me a favor, go check right now. I'll sit here and wait before we go. Da-da-da. Make sure you're still subscribed. Thank you all so much. And let's see this mysterious place in the desert. So we're about a third of a mile out this road behind this gate. It's not BLM land, but there are no signs that say it's private property. But look at this. Wow. Cool, huh? Thanks, my friend Ralph, for finding it. Bringing us out here.
You're welcome. I enjoy showing people my finds.
This is a cool one because it's off-road. Wow.
I get a chance to get rid of my jacket here.
So after Ralph found this, he went into the museum and asked if they knew about it. And the museum didn't know anything about it. So then he asked a local, and I think the first local said they didn't know anything about it.
The museum didn't know anything about it.
So then he ran it to a local who said that it was a show, a reality show based out of Vegas.
Yes.
Based out of Vegas that shot out here, and they came out here for target practice. So they built this just for that reality show, and just built this storefront as the prop, as the set for the target practice part of the show. So my friend Ralph was like, that sounds like a good story, so that's what I'm going to go with. And if you look at it, it does make sense. There's a berm on the other side. It's definitely newish. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that it was built more recently, probably. And you see the berm over here. And these definitely shooting. Oh, and see it's made out of particle board. So yeah, it's just a temporary, they built it and they left it. Yeah, and there's a whole berm down here, which is what they build for shooting target practice. Shoot into the berm so you don't shoot into anything else. Cool, huh? Almost makes me want to have a little motorcycle so I can go adventuring more than I do. I mean, I adventure a lot on foot, but I would have never found this. This was way out of the way of any place I've camped. Let's go up here, see what's on the hill. See if we find anything else. Any other clues? Nothing up here but BLM land and OHV trails, it looks like. Oh, look at all the tires on the other side of that berm. Huh. I don't know what these are. I keep finding them in the desert. See something. Huh. pretty out here. Quiet. I don't know what this is. Huh. I would guess, though, it might be something that they built with that. Interesting. I don't know what it is. Mining claim, could be, I guess. Although there's no mining claim sign. They left some supplies behind. Very safe bank. We have guns, very big. Maybe somebody was out here with a metal detector. I think so. So how fun was that? There's one more really fun and fascinating spot in Bouse that I stopped at and explored. And if you want to see that and have instant access to hundreds of videos and content you've never seen before, check out Patreon in the video description below. Thank you everybody so much for being here and helping to keep my channel going. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah. See you soon. Are you hungry? You want to get a drink? Why don't you get a drink? We'll get you some food.